video. Today's video I'm going to be sharing some beautiful wedding guest dresses, potential bridesmaid dresses from a brand called Fehaute, and I'm really excited to get in and show you these dresses because they are simply stunning. As you can see from the rail here, we have some beautiful pastel hues and we also have a white item as well, potentially good for bride-to-be or if you're allowed to wear white, but they're also suitable for obviously any occasion wear, baby showers, that sort of thing. There will be a full try on which I'll put on screen for you as usual, and I'll go through everything including the sizing, the length, how I feel the quality is with the pieces. I will put all of the links to the items in the description box down below for you, along with a unique discount code which is 20% off all orders on the site. So it's site wide and it is simply Belle, so easy to remember, but I will pop it on screen and again I'll link it down below for you so you can find it easily, along with a link to the website so you can have a look at the other items that they do as well. But I have to say I was very impressed, so let's get started. The first dress that I'm going to show you is absolutely beautiful. It's in this gorgeous pastel pink colour. When I was making the selections for this video, this dress just really gave me Zimmermann vibes. It was just so beautiful. I loved all the pleating detail on it. You'll see from the cutaways, it is an absolutely gorgeous one. There's a few things to mention on the sizing with these pieces, but I did go for all of the dresses in a UK size 6 and I'm usually a UK size 8 in dresses. So what I would say with these dresses is they do run large, and I would go down a size in the dresses as a general rule. All of the dresses that I've got, I went for a size down and they all fit me really well. They fit me like an 8, so just something to bear in mind on the sizing. So this one, as I say, gave me like real designer vibes. So you've got a beautiful flattering V-neck, and this is really easy to wear a bra with this one, a lovely simple bra or a nice pretty lacy bra because you've got coverage over your shoulders and your chest area. It doesn't come down too low, so I find it is a very demure dress. Very, very classy. It's got long sleeves and they have this pleating detail which has this almost like tie-dye rippled effect through the fabric. See, the pink is that beautiful soft pastel pink, and then this tie-dye detailing just runs all the way down through the skirt. The concertina style of the dress just means it has so much movement, so when you're wearing this dress all you want to do is just swish around in it and float around and dance because it just makes you feel that way. It's just got such beautiful elegant movement to it. The fact that the sleeves were long I really liked. I think that's just a little bit of something different, but to bear in mind obviously if you are going to a wedding abroad or something like that, just bear temperatures in mind because it did feel, the fabric feels weighty because of the long sleeves and the structure and the lining. There is a bit of weight to the fabric and the dress, so I feel like it's suitable for potentially British summers, but you know, not necessarily abroad summers, just from a keeping yourself cool point of view. But yeah, absolutely stunning, fully lined throughout the dress, so you've got no issues with it being see-through at all. And on the bottom of the dress also got a pink underskirt as well, which gives it extra layers, extra movement, and again makes it completely non-see-through. So really, really good quality. And then it is actually a zip closure on the back, which I think is lovely because it means you're not trying to pull something over your head. It's easy to get on. You can do it, you know, after your makeup and hair and things like that. So it's just a zip fastening on the back, and then it's also got a hook and eye fastening here as well. And then on the edge of the bottom of the dress, you've got this beautiful pink satin piping, and it's just that attention to detail which just makes this such a stunning piece. The ribbon that comes with the dress, it complements the pink beautiful. This is like a deep rose pink. I tied it around the middle as I did on the website, but you could wear it with or without, or add your own belt even if you wanted to, because there is a perfect point to do that, and it cuts you at like the most flattering point of your waist, I found as well. This dress comes full maxi on me, so I styled up the dresses with 2 pairs of shoes, one nude pair of shoes from Vivaya and one nude pair of kind of slingbacks from Zara. They had kitten heels, both of them, although one was slightly higher than the other, and I found that this came beautifully to the floor but not dragging on the floor with that. So I'm 5'4" in height. I'm going to go in and talk about this white one next because it is different to all of the others, and normally you wouldn't wear white to a wedding, but I just wanted to select something that would be potentially a really good option for brides-to-be. And there is a little bit of a trend around where, you know, guests can wear white to a wedding. Also, if you're not going to a traditional wedding, maybe it's a different culture, it may be okay to wear white, for example. So I wanted to include this one because I thought it had the most lovely structure to it. So again, I got this in a size UK 6, which is a really good size on me. So again, I say it runs large. It has shoulder padding here, which gives a nice structure at the top. I'm not sure if that was the most flattering on me, but if you like items with a bit of a structure, like a little bit more kind of masculine sort of tailored effect, this is quite nice for that. I loved how flattering it was though on the waist. So you've got this detail here where it's like a band on the waist, and that just sort of highlights and accentuates your waist, which could get lost in like an all-in-one jumpsuit piece like this. But you don't need to worry about it. It's got pockets, which is lovely to have just for something to do with your hands sometimes. It's great for styling. It just makes it look altogether more chic. And then you've got the long tailored wide leg of the trouser, and you'll see from the cutaways these did come up really long on me, so they were probably about, with heels, around 2 inches too long on me, maybe 1.5 inches, so bear that in mind if you are shorter. I think these would be really easy to take up even with a little bit of wonder web, just given the style of them and the fabric. So yeah, that might not be too much of an issue, but is something to point out. Really easy to get on because you've got that zip fastening at the back again, so no issues with hair and makeup and that being ruined. This collar I thought was really elegant and just looked very chic. And this is the kind of thing, if I had the confidence, I would love to kind of strut into the office wearing. It gives me very much like Devil Wears Prada vibes. So I don't think this would just be for wedding guest dresses or brides things. I think that if you did have a civil ceremony or something, this would be gorgeous as like a different sort of option. But I thought that it's just such a chic tailored piece in its own right. If you really like to dress up for the office, I think it's very stylish, or if it's like a date night or a brunch or, you know, something with the girls, it's just very classy and sophisticated. This one is also not see-through, so you can wear a bra easily with this or not, completely up to you, because not see-through at the top, it is double lined, and also along the bottoms as well, and it is double lined right to the bottom, so you don't get that awful kind of cut off where you can see the linings. These items are 100% polyester or a poly blend unless I say otherwise. So I would say in the summer that's not my preferred fabric, but if you look at any sort of wedding guest bridesmaid dresses that are structured and have something about them in terms of like the pleating and the detail, they will generally be polyester because it holds the structure of the items, and obviously it is cheaper. The price point on these dresses, I'd say, is around the mid price point. So this one, for example, is around the £80-90 mark, so with the 20% discount you're looking at around the £60 mark. So I do think they're reasonably priced given the design features and the detail that's gone into them. Bear in mind with shipping on these guys that they did take around 2 to 2.5 weeks to arrive to me because they are shipped from China. So if you've got an imminent event, I wouldn't be ordering, you know, for it to arrive in time, because you want to allow for obviously the import and everything. So that's just again something that you need to be aware of. It needs to be something that there's time for you to not just receive the item, try it on, make sure it fits okay, and it, you know, and so forth. So I just wanted to point that out in terms of the shipping. It is not super fast shipping. Okay, next up we have this lovely floral number, and on the right person this would look absolutely beautiful. I don't think it did that much for me, but let me know in the comments if you disagree. This one has a square neckline, which I feel like I better suit a V-neck or a softer neck. I think that the fact that it finishes here, so it's got a shorter sort of torso bit as opposed to finishing at the waist, is why I didn't find it as flattering. But as I say, it depends on your figure and what sort of thing suits you. What I do love about this is the gorgeous pastel pink colour. This is actually a much brighter pastel than the first dress that I showed you. It's got more of a bright vibe, and it is covered in these beautiful florals, these beautiful purple flowers, and then the green leaves. It's again a zip fastening on the back, and it is fully lined all throughout the dress, so again not see-through at all. This is another swishy dress. You're going to want to dance night away in this one because it's just got that beautiful pleating in that lovely long swishy skirt, and the movement on it is just absolutely stunning. Like, you just can't feel not feminine and elegant in a dress like this just because of the way it moves. And then you've got a pink underskirt as well, so again it's like really good quality. You don't need to worry about things like it being see-through. This dress comes with a tie around your waist as well, and that matches in with the fabric of the dress. It's a nice thick tie, and again that does sort of accentuate you at your smallest part. Next up we have one that's slightly more casual. I feel like you could definitely wear this to a baby shower, maybe baby boy. You could wear this to a garden party, a tea party. You could wear it for like a very extravagant date night picnic. I don't know, but I don't think this one could just be reserved for wedding guest dresses and bridesmaid, because it does have a slightly more casual feel to it. I absolutely adore this one. I love this kind of periwinkle blue. It is one of my favourite colours of the season, and I've got quite a few items in this colour now. I think it's so pretty. It's got this lovely white floral detail all through the fabric. It's all through the top, all through the skirt, and then this halter neck. And this is one of my absolute favourite designs of dresses, because you get that sort of very elegant coverage. So you're covered all over your décolletage, but then your shoulders are exposed. I just think that gives a very flattering look, but also very elegant. And then you have this knot detail at the top here. That's so pretty. Zara do quite a few tops and dresses like that, and I'm always drawn to those. And then on the back it's a zip closure as well, the same as before, so easy to get on. And just like the other dresses, it has beautiful movement to it. This one is a lot lighter, as I said before, so I feel like this would be absolutely perfect for a wedding abroad even, or if you know it's a super hot day. It does have an underskirt, so it's not see-through at all, but yeah, the fabric just feels very light, almost like chiffon. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And this is actually a midi length on me, as you'll see from the cutaway clip, so it enables you to sort of really show off your shoes if you've got a pretty pair of shoes that you're wearing. I think it goes really nicely with a neutral pair of shoes. All of the outfits I paired with a neutral pair of shoes. I just think they work so well, and it's kind of like the only pair of shoes you need in your wardrobe for the event season if you're going to weddings and things, because they just pair so beautifully and they don't detract from the outfit. However, you can do that with this one, but I think if you wanted to and you had a really, as I say, gorgeous pair of statement heels, you'd be able to see them, so it'd be nice to show them off. A white pair, like white sandals, would go really nicely with this, and maybe like a white clutch bag or a nude clutch bag. So yeah, really pretty and fully lined throughout the top again, so not see-through if I didn't mention that already. And yeah, just really stunning. I really like the length on it actually. It felt very kind of 40s or 50s inspired. We have this almost tropical style number. This one is so pretty. I love the fact it's off the shoulder. It just, again, it's just elegant. It's, I don't want to say it, demure, but sophisticated. This has got a beautiful satin look to the fabric. It like shimmers in the light, which is so pretty. It's covered in big flowers. It's just so gorgeous. You can see that there, and that just really kind of, I don't know, it's just a beautiful dress. It's so flattering on. There's quite a lot going on this dress, but because of the movement and the overall aesthetic of it, it's just very kind of, I don't know, Instagram worthy and very statement and beautiful. But I don't think it would be too much so that you'd be kind of overshadowing the bride or something like that. But yeah, it's gorgeous. You've got, as I say, the shoulder detail, which has got an added little knot on there, which is really cute. Gives it almost like a Grecian vibe. Beautiful bright colours throughout it. It is really gorgeous. I think this would be really suited like on holiday, on a cruise as well. Like, there's so many occasions that this dress would be suitable, because yeah, it's just got that vibe to it. It almost would fit into any sort of like glamorous event. Fully lined throughout the dress, and the skirt also has an underskirt. The movement of this dress is so beautiful. So that's the underskirt there. It almost trailed behind me like a wedding gown. It was just so gorgeous. You can imagine like walking down a staircase and it kind of floats behind you. So it's a true maxi on me at 5'4". So just bear that in mind in terms of your height. But I absolutely loved the length, and I wore it with a little kitten heel, like only about that big, like not even an inch, and it was still like sort of almost grazing the floor. Very pretty. And then it has, like with a lot of the other dresses, a band to tie around your waist in a ribbon, and that just accentuates your waist. But actually with this one, I feel like with and without looks nice, but accentuating your waist, it does give a very flattering silhouette, and it is just, yeah, beautiful. So I really hope you liked seeing those dresses, and it gave you some inspiration either to shop these dresses or shop your own wardrobe if you've got some events coming up, maybe a wedding, baby shower for example, or you're going on a cruise, or you're going on holiday and you want some inspiration for nights out. Everything will be linked in the description box along with my discount code, which again is just BELLE for 20% off. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions at all, do let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also let me know which was your favourite dress. Thank you again and see you soon. Bye guys.